We are live,
There we go.
live.
All right, so welcome back to another episode of Toy Blitz. Today we have another round of video podcast with Juan, and we're going to be talking about some of the reveals and some of the announcements that were shown this week, and maybe a few days before this week for, I guess we could call them SDC 2020, even though there was no SDC 2020, and everybody decided to have their own
Oh,
convention.
everybody had their own con. The
It was insane.
Mezco con, the McFarlane con,
What else?
the Sideshow
Marvel,
con.
Marvel Legends, whatever. Hasbro
con.
Con, like it was crazy. Like I think even SH Figure Arts had a panel right before, right before everything went down this week. So, but we're not, that was way a little bit ago. So let's go ahead and take a look at this here real quick. So, what do we have? So we got the WHA-POOSH Toy Blitz SDC 2020. WHA-POOSH. Here we go. Let's see. Let me go over here. I'm gonna
Mad
start
props
with
for the slide.
Huh?
Carlos. Carlos with the slide.
Oh yeah, with the slide.
You guys ready for this presentation or what?
Man, this goes back to those high school presentations.
Right?
This is all that I learned from high school, how to make PowerPoint presentations. So right off the bat, to begin with, we're gonna start off with Mezco. So Mezco unveiled their Constantine in their 112 format. And what do you think, man?
I think it looks all right. I was when I first saw it, I was kind of excited. I'm not a waste. I collect Mezcos here and there depending on which ones come out. And I like this guy. I mean, probably be something that I might pick up. But the figure itself looks nice.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Constantine. I kind of would have, I don't know, maybe a different head sculpt. I don't know, something about this head sculpt just doesn't go with me. I guess because I'm so used to like that actor from Legends of Tomorrow, and even the Constantine that we see in the cartoon, in the animated universe. It's just, I don't know. I mean, he has the blonde hair, he has all that going on, and the fact that he has a cigarette is awesome because for the longest time we haven't seen him with a cigarette because they were like not about showing cigarettes on public television apparently.
Yeah,
I don't know what was going on with that. But I don't know. I think it's pretty cool that they finally hit something big with DC outside of just Batman and Superman, and maybe just all of Batman's villains. Somebody fresh. I don't think we've had
something fresh. It is something.
We haven't had a Constantine in a while, huh?
No, we haven't. I mean, the last one. Well, I don't know. I mean, I have the DC TV one, but besides that, I don't think I've seen any new Constantines.
Yeah. And that one released.
Like you said, something about the head sculpt does look kind of funny, but I think this is just Mezco trying to, put their 2 cents into their own creation. So,
and I think he does come with an alternate head sculpt. I know he at least comes with one where he's all beat up, but that doesn't really help the cause, But it's still pretty cool. I mean, can't knock him down for that. So here we're looking at 2 of the exclusives from Mezco from their own Gomez line. The picture on the left with the Roach Mezco Gomez, that one was a pretty big pack. I mean, you can see they comes with a T-shirt and like a 5-point figure and a bunch of accessories, and it was at a high price point of $170. But I mean, you can justify that. It does come with a 2020 coupon, which could possibly be bad luck if you think about it.
So technically, it was $149.80, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there. The one that was very surprising was the House of Gold Skulls, because that one dropped with no announcements, like nothing. It was like a ghost drop. There was no post. You can't even go onto I don't even know where to find this like figure, because you can't just go into Mezco's website and look him up. At least I don't think when it first dropped there was like a email, kind of like the Sideshow did, where if you signed up for their con, you were notified. So this was something that came out of nowhere, and it sold out like right away. It was crazy.
But the Mezco line, well, the Gomez line actually is pretty popular.
Oh, it's crazy, man! It's crazy.
It's popular. So
it's good for them because they don't have to worry about licensing, so they can just go crazy and create whatever they want. But
is the House of Golden Skulls, is that part of the whole Mezco Roach?
Yeah, that's like their villain.
Their villain, okay.
To Gomez. But
Oh wow, so simple, huh?
something that I did want to talk about was like, a lot of people are big fans of all these Gomez that are dropping, and I myself thought they were really cool and stuff like that. But considering that they have their own line, and for example, we look at Batman, and we were talking about it the other day. People were like, Batman, Batman, get Batman. Well, like, with Gomez, we have like I don't know, like 10 Gomez
Yeah,
dropped already, and only one, I think, don't get me wrong, one alternate figure from that universe has dropped, which was Baron Benz, like a water, like kind of like an Aquaman kind of guy.
yeah.
And so, I mean, I think by this point they should have dropped more characters, in my opinion. But I mean, everything that they've dropped is good. Like Mezco has always been really good with their like accessories and stuff. So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. And their articulation is getting like it's amazing for some of
Well,
these figures.
I think this is a new line. Well,
Oh yeah,
relatively new,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
probably say maybe like a 2 year line. So I mean, they have
Uh,
to hit home runs with every figure they decide to drop. So at
yeah,
the
but
beginning, I think they were like a roach. Why would somebody want to get the roach? Right? It's kind of dumb.
yeah, I
And
think
then
that
now we're just kind of skyrocketing popularity. And I mean, ever since they revealed the first one, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I never picked up one myself,
yeah,
but I think they're pretty cool figures.
yeah. I had the Mezco with the golden head, which was pretty cool, and the pink skulls. Those were really like dope. But yeah, nothing really like that has dropped recently has like been like that eye candy that I really need from Mezco recently. That
Yeah.
they released this Nosferatu. Did you see that one?
I
It's
don't.
he's like a
Maybe. I
very
mean, I follow them on Instagram, so
he's like a very old like a Dracula, and he's pretty cool. And I think the only reason I would want him is because I mean he came out in SpongeBob for a little bit. I don't know if you remember that episode where they were like, "Who turned off the lights?" And then they're like, "Oh, it was Nosferatu," and they show a picture of him. I thought it was so hilarious when I saw that. Yeah, that's the only reason I would get it. And some of the pictures, man, that they've been doing with that guy, it's part of their like horror line kind of stuff. But
yeah,
let's go ahead and move on to the next stuff. So this dude, we were just talking about him. He is a painting. He was a painting by Frank Franzetta in the 1973, and it's called Death Dealer. And so this dude, the painter, actually worked on some comic book stuff and actually did a Conan too. So this is kind of more of some of their original work that we were talking about, but this is a dope figure. And the only thing that I can think about when I look at him is Ares to go with my Wonder Woman.
yeah. I was about to say he looks very medieval,
And that is
with a
some dope
background
stuff.
of a god.
Like this dude, if we had some of that first battle with Darkseid, he would look badass in there.
Oh yeah,
So this is a pretty cool. I mean, this is a more medieval times, like you were saying, and I think it's I don't know. There's a brand, I don't know if you've heard about them. They're called Mythic Legions, and those are some really good quality figures, and it kind of goes into this I guess category of figure in terms of the time depicted.
the aesthetic or
And
what?
yeah, like it's actually pretty cool. I've been thinking about picking them up, but it's hard to start a whole different line and stuff like that. So,
Yeah,
but let's go ahead and move into the Marvel Legends. I think these characters pretty well from the movie Deadpool 2.
yeah.
And
Was it Negasonic Teenage Warhead?
I
Yeah,
like the
that's
packaging they did for these figures. How he has like some of the stuff like sharpied out. I think that's pretty cool.
yeah.
And I
It
think it's
takes
kind
into
of
effect the whole fourth wall breaking and stuff.
yeah. No, I think it's pretty cool that they finally released these figures. I know you don't collect Marvel Legends as much, but I kind of gave up on the movie lines and started moving towards more animated series or just comic book stuff because I think that's the whole point of Hot Toys for me, to move into the movie lines with those, because that's
Yeah.
pretty much what they do. But because how many Deadpools could I think what, they might not have released the Deadpool from the movie.
Marvel Legends? No, they haven't.
No, right? So this is it's pretty cool to have that figure. And with some of their new figures that you're getting, like the body, oh man, the
But I think
quality is
I think
amazing.
the reason why these were released was because of Disney's acquisition of Fox.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
with that acquisition, the toy line came with
yeah.
it,
That's
and
true.
that's how
That's true.
Hasbro was able to
That is
start
true.
producing these figures. Because I mean, if not, then we would have seen them way before.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. And
Yeah.
actually, I don't have pictures because I totally forgot about them. But they had done some Logan figures where you have Logan
Oh
and
yeah,
and
Xavier.
Xavier in the wheelchair from the movie Logan, and then some
Yeah.
X-Men original figures too, like Wolverine again. And
And we're gonna be expecting. We should be expecting a lot more of those too.
yeah, it's gonna be kind of cool to have that. And I hope that they go back and they do the original X-Men from the first movie because oh man, I like the costumes in that movie with all that all black. Oh man,
Yeah.
I want that. So moving on to the next pair of legends, this one was a kind of like a big hit for the community. A lot of people were looking forward to getting this, and you can actually pick these up on Amazon. They're up for pre-order now. So this is the Old Man Logan and the Old Man Hawkeye, and I think it's pretty cool, man. I think that Hawkeye looks really cool. It really reminds me of what's his name in the Dark Knight Rises, Green Arrow.
Green
You
Arrow.
know how
Yeah.
he helps out Batman
Batman.
take down
Yeah,
Superman.
with Superman,
I think that's
with the kryptonite arrow. Yeah,
a pretty
that's
awesome
actually a pretty
figure.
cool pack. Is that Baby Hulk or what?
Yeah, it's Baby Hulk. Yeah, it's Baby Hulk, and so I think I really like that Hawkeye. I like the whole aesthetic of him, the clothes that he's wearing, even the hair that they did on him is pretty cool. So definitely looking forward to that. I wish you could take off the cap off of Logan and put it on Old Man Hawkeye.
Those two extra heads. Who are those for? Are those for Logan?
Yeah, it's
I'm
Logan
sorry, for
without
Hawkeye,
no there. It's Logan on the left without a hat.
and without a beard.
Yeah, without a beard,
Okay,
and then the other one is Hawkeye with
Hawkeye.
glasses. I think it would be really cool to have that Logan head sculpt. I mean, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
the Hawkeye head sculpt with that hat. So that would have been dope, but we'll see. We'll see. And then you get a bunch of you get two different bows and arrows to play
for
around with.
Hawkeye.
So that's pretty dope. So this is obviously you can see it's an Amazon exclusive. I'm familiar. I know you are too with Psylocke from
Yes.
the X-Men movies. I don't really know Phantom X very well, but I think he was also part of the Hellfire Club, which we'll talk about right now. But that Nimrod, I know people were expecting him for a while. I'm not very familiar with him, but it's pretty cool to finally have that one. You know,
Yeah. I mean, he
let me
looks.
see this.
I mean, they're cool figures.
Yeah, yeah.
They're cool
Now
figures.
this is the one that I'm super excited about. This one won't go live until September, I believe, and it's gonna be like $80, pretty much what you pay for each figure.
Yeah,
And
$20 each. Huh?
yeah, and I'm just excited to have a Sebastian Shaw because when I saw X Men First Class, it's the first time I really found out about him, and his superpower is it's so dope. It's so dope, and Emma Frost. I don't think I have an Emma Frost. Donald Pierce. I haven't. I
But
don't
they've
have.
done Marvel Legends has done Emma Frost before,
Yeah, they've done a
but they've done
few.
her with a black suit. I think.
Yeah, that was the most recent. I think they actually. I don't know if they made a white one at 1.2, but I know the
You know
most
what?
recent
They might
one
have.
was the black one, and
Yeah.
it was like a Walgreens exclusive. And I think I just saw her like a few days ago at the store. And then obviously you get the Jean Grey with the Celine head sculpt, so that's pretty cool. What else? Yeah, I mean, I like the box art for
Well,
this.
the
I like the whole
presentation.
concept of this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
and it even
presentation of it. It's what really stands out the most on this figure.
yeah, and I think
I can see a little bit of accessories here and there's that a book.
yeah,
It
it's
looks like a book.
yeah, it comes with a book. It comes with a Magneto helmet. It comes with a Wolverine cowl. Um, and but like outside of the box, it even comes with a letter that is like pretty much whether to look like it was from that time period. And I think I don't know if the letter was an invitation to join the Hellfire Club because the Hellfire Club is like this super elite, like Illuminati, like
Yeah.
group, and I think it's pretty cool. Like the whole packaging, everything is just. I don't know. It really got me excited to see all this thing here. It was like one of those things that I as soon as I saw it, I was like, I need to pick that up, and
It'd be
hopefully it
nice
doesn't
if
sell out.
those extra accessories right there
Yeah,
belong to extra characters that we might see maybe through this line or
yeah,
maybe as part of continuation for this line.
Oh
where
yeah,
we're able to grab that helmet and put it on a Wolverine or a Magneto or something like that.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
No, that's definitely like a bonus. But like you said, that would be dope. Let's see. Let's move on to Mayfix. So these are, well, the Wolverines is kind of like a repaint of the one that we already saw. Did you see that Mayfix Wolverine that dropped?
No, I haven't. I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, he comes with that classic Jim Lee yellow and blue look, and a lot of people weren't a fan of the claws they were too long, and they had issues with the bicep swivel. But I don't know. I mean, Mayfix is a Mayfix is kind of like a hit or miss lately with some other quality control, and I think that the Spider Man was really their number one figure from last year. It really like put them on the map again. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't picked anything up since then. I know we have some Batmans on pre-order coming in, so that might be different. But this Batman from the New Adventures is, I think, it's pretty dope that they finally hit that. It's kind of hard to see this figure articulate because it looks just like the one from the DC Collectibles line, and that one's so stiff.
Yeah.
But I think it looks pretty cool. I
I
know.
mean, both figures look badass. I mean,
Yeah,
they look really dope. I really like the sculpt on Wolverine, and I mean, Mayfix has. I mean, yeah, they've been a hit or miss with the quality control, but I feel like one thing that Mayfix kind of like hits almost every time is with the articulation,
yeah,
and the articulation's not it doesn't look so ugly compared
yeah,
to
definitely.
other lines.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I get you. And so something about this having this Batman here is like it creates a whole opportunity to make different figures. But I really just hope that they go back to the original animated series Batman because that's my favorite look. I'm not a big fan of this new Adventures look. So, fingers crossed for that one. I'm sure it's coming because they usually do a lot of variants, as you can see with the Wolverine. They have already done two.
Yeah.
So that's going to be exciting. So let's go ahead and move to the next one. So here we go. Too much. So what do you think, man? What do you think about this heat that dropped?
McFarlane. McFarlane's killing it in the 6-inch toy line right now.
Well, they're like
They're
7-inch.
killing it.
Technically. They're technically 7-inch figures.
Or 7-inch figures, yeah. But they're killing it, man. I'm the one I'm most excited for, and I think it's gonna be one of my favorite figures of the year. Is that Flashpoint Batman, Thomas Wayne Batman?
I mean, it's been a while since we've had a Flashpoint Batman.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the Flashpoint line. I think only DC Direct was the one that made a line for it. Yeah. And even when they made it, it was like, boom, we're done. Like, there's nothing else.
Yeah, I think.
And Multiverse didn't do a Flashpoint line. I don't think the DC Collectibles have done a Flashpoint line. So I'm pretty excited at the fact that the third wave or fourth wave of McFarlane DC toys is a Flashpoint Batman.
Yeah, I mean this Batman, like, just the sculpt work on this dude looks amazing, man. Like it looks incredible. Like this looks like, hopefully they don't listen, but this looks like from the picture, it looks like an $80 figure, man.
Hell yeah.
It looks like an $80 figure, and that's something that McFarlane has done. Like, I mean, for the price and buck, like, you're getting some really good, maybe the paint applications. I think paint applications hands down go to NECA for the money because NECA is only like $30, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, McFarlane, in terms of paint application and sculpt and detail, like originality, it's up there, man. Like that Batman looks incredible, and I'm so excited to have one of those because I don't have a Flashpoint Batman, and I hope we get to see more from that universe too. That'd be really cool to have.
I do. I have one. It's right there.
Yeah. You got your. Is it a 4-pack or a 5-pack?
It's a 4-pack. It includes
4-pack.
Includes Flash, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and
Flashpoint Batman
and the Batman
and Thomas Wayne. Yeah, man. I don't know. That was a big, like, that's a big drop right there for him, for Todd McFarlane. Now we also have some of the Arkham figures. I don't know if this is the Arkham Origins Batman, because I don't remember if it was this one or the Arkham Knight one, but
But they're following their game
yeah.
verse
So
storyline, because I
with
think these are not the first ones that come out from the game, right? I think Harley Quinn came out from the game.
I don't
Oh,
know.
was it the
I don't.
Joker? It was the Joker, right?
Yeah, the Joker. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Joker
the
came
Joker.
out.
It was the Joker.
Yeah, and see, that Joker was from Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
And so, because the Joker in art where because Deathstroke's from Arkham Origins, and the Joker in there is totally different. But to see the Joker, to see Deathstroke from that game, that I my favorite toy right now that I've picked up that I want two of is the Hot Toys Arkham Knight, because I think it's so dope, and the idea of possibly having a new Arkham Knight and a new Arkham Red Hood with articulation is dope, because I have the ones that were released by whatever DC Collectibles when the Arkham
Yeah.
Knight line came out, but the articulation on those is trash. Like,
Yeah, no, they're not known for articulation.
they're garbage, and but I mean the sculpting on those was fire, man. Like the finish on those figures was dope, and so I hope we get an Arkham Red Hood and an Arkham what's it called, Arkham Knight, and more figures from that, from just in general from the games, because some of those figures that were in those games were dope, like Bane, Killer Croc, Scarecrow looked dope.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he's going to continue that. But it seems like he's taking out in every wave figure related to a line,
Yeah,
but every wave is gonna continue to have that.
yeah.
So I mean, hopefully every wave consists of 4 to 6 figures. That way, it's consistent. 2 game, and the others are from a different line. So
Did they ever do a Deathstroke like this one? I don't remember seeing one,
I don't remember seeing one either.
but this one definitely it's gonna be an improvement.
That's a really cool Deathstroke. I mean,
Yeah.
it almost goes up to par with the DC TV one,
Man,
as
yeah,
far as the color and stuff like that.
yeah,
But
it looks
this is a
dope.
really, really good Deathstroke.
I really wish they would go down to a little bit in terms of height with these figures, but if giving a bigger figure gives us like a better finish, then I'm all for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Let's see. Let's go to the next one. So we kind of saw some of these characters coming, but I think it's just so dope to finally get to see them, huh?
yeah.
What are you looking forward to these two? Because these are gonna be 2-packs, huh?
It looks like they're gonna be 2 packs.
I think it's like I'm pretty sure the red what's his name, Red Death? No,
Red
is
Death,
it Red
yeah.
Death? And Flash. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a 2-pack. I mean, I would speculate that the Nightwing and the Red Hood are gonna be 2-packs too. What are you looking forward to in this pack? Which one are you gonna?
Out of those two, or I mean, I'm looking forward to all of them because
Okay, list those figures.
I like
List those figures
Nightwing a lot.
in the order that
The
you
what?
want. List those figures in the order that you want them.
Like first.
Yeah, like which one of those 4 figures do you want the most?
Oh, Red Death. I like Red Death, and that's
Bro,
because those are
yeah.
new.
I think
Those are new.
I
We've
think
had plenty of Nightwings. We have plenty of Red Hoods. We definitely had plenty of Flashes.
Mm-hmm.
But that Red Death is something different.
I mean, I understand that these are still prototypes, but I hope that we do get more accessories, because I've only bought 2 McFarlane figures, which was the Superman armored version and the Batman Who Laughs. And I've only opened the Superman one, but I don't think he came with extra hands. I hope that Flash comes with extra hands, because it look right now I don't like that combination of an open fist and a running hand. I kind of want both running hands, and then maybe just give me both running hands and that fist, and I'm happy. You know what I mean?
I can see that. Yeah.
And then see that with Red Death, the same thing. Red Hood, we can't see any of his accessories, so I hope that they add some really good guns. I know that McFarlane's really good about that. So, and Nightwing, it's just a nice touch to have him in that red version.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what we got next. So this was, for me, the first picture that I saw that I was like, oh, damn, like when I saw those Robins and what's that Wonder Woman and Batman together?
Yeah, Wonder Woman and what's it, the Destroyer? I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, oh man, when I saw those just in general, I was like, the one thing that is a little bit like I don't know if you've realized this or if you've seen, but all Robins have a different head sculpt.
Yeah, they have different faces,
So
face expressions.
do you think they're gonna give us 3 heads, or they're gonna give us 3 different? Because
This is what I'm thinking.
it's 6 figures there. It's 6
Yeah.
figures there, and Marvel Legends usually drops.
Well, no, it's
Wave and
actually
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7.
No, yeah, well, yeah, but he's a Build-A-Figure,
Who the?
the Destroyer.
Oh, he's a Build-A-Figure.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah. So
Oh,
at
it's
least
gonna
that's
be
what I
fine
read.
then.
At least that's what I read.
Yeah,
It's gonna be hard to hunt down these 3 Robins and make sure I get not the same 3
the
Robins.
same 3 Robins.
Now, well, they did a small Build-A-Figure, which was that Batmobile, and it was only two figures.
3.
It was 3. Oh shoot! But I mean, I like the only thing that I don't like about this wave is that Batman Who Laughs with the wings.
But that's how he comes out in the comic, I think.
Oh, really? I feel like that should have. I feel like he should have came with those in the first release. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
that Batman and that armored Superman that came out, both came with wings, and they came in the packet behind. You know?
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
I think this was part of like a bigger, deal to complete
The whole look for them.
look for them. Yeah, because I think, well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I would put like I don't know. It's kind of strange. I'd probably put the Robins as Build-A-Figures instead.
No, man. I
would.
I need at least 2 Robins. That'd be 2 waves that I have to pick up.
No, because you could put 2 sets. You could put different. I don't know. It's kind of strange. I was hoping that the Destroyer or the Wonder Woman Batman. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a Destroyer, but
Yeah,
I was hoping that would be a figure on its own. I guess not.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's 3 figures and you split it, I mean, what are the chances that the Batman Who Laughs is with 3 Robins?
Now, I haven't read all the comics. I started and I didn't finish. What's up with is this Superman from there, or is this this thing Bizarro? Is it?
No, I think it's Superman Who Laughs.
Oh wait, no way, really?
I think
that is dope.
Because I think every hero has his own nightmarish villain or counterpart or whatever.
Mm-hmm. What about the Batman? Is that Batman from the same storyline?
I think that's Batman from the same storyline. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good because I'm finally gonna be able to this is gonna be a line that I complete like 100%.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Like I already have the other ones on pre-order, the ones that were gonna release before these, and I'm excited to get these. Like this is gonna be like fire when it drops. It's so dope. But hopefully we don't have to buy 3 Robins. You know what I mean?
I don't think so. I mean, McFarlane has been, one of those. Well, so far he's been one of those, like, I don't want to make too many figures for you to go out and collect a bunch of figures to make that one figure.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, he did that with that Batmobile. I mean, keep in mind it was a small Batmobile, but he wanted to give us a taste what it was gonna be like. And if it's gonna be like that, then I'm hoping the same thing for this one. Maybe it's Batman Who Laughs and a Robin, and then Superman and a Robin, Batman and a Robin with the BAF attached to it.
So only three pieces to collect. That'd be badass.
Yeah, 3 pieces to collect. Maybe these figures won't be $25. Maybe these figures will be like $35 each.
Shoot, if they're 40, I'm fine. I mean,
like $35-$40 each, and you're getting the figure with a Robin and a Build-A-Figure next attached to it.
Bro, that figure is big because if their figures are 7 inches, that's an extra inch to 2 inches on top, almost 10 inches.
I mean, it looks like a 9-inch figure.
And then that what's his name? The Batman Who Laughs that's there. He's already big enough too. That dude's huge. So that's gonna be dope. And then moving on to this is the part that was like for me was also super exciting to see that Cyborg, man.
Yeah, the Teen Titans Cyborg.
I know we talked about it in the in the past, But if they can do the Teen Titans line and give me a Red X, I'd be so happy, man. Like that, he
Yeah.
was one of my favorite characters when I saw him, or even or we'll talk about it in the next slide when we talk about when we talk about the next one. But man, that Teen Titans just hyped me up so much, man. I hope that this Flash is this the same Flash as the other one?
It looks like it. That's what I was saying. There might not even be 2 packs. Maybe it's just one figure each, and that's the wave.
He does have a different head.
Yeah, it has
sculpt.
the yellow. Has the yellow coming out.
Yeah, hopefully that would be dope because then I don't have to pick up. I don't really need another Flash, but I don't know because this whole universe is crazy. That Joker, do you recognize that Joker from anywhere else?
No, I don't.
Yeah, maybe he's just like one of
I don't even
the.
know who that Batman is. Do you know where that Batman is from?
He's the. I know he's Israel, something like that.
Oh, that's Ezreal. Yes, right. That's
Yeah,
right.
Israel Batman. Maybe this
That's right. That's
Joker's
Ezreal.
from that white. I don't think he's from that White Knight storyline, is he?
It may. I mean, it could be. I really don't. I really don't know where that
he's
Joker
from.
could be from.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like the facial expression.
Man, I'm telling you, man, that Cyborg is like.
Yeah, but the one I'm most excited about here is Cyborg.
Bro, if they can
Because
give me
then that
a
goes another
whole,
line that you might want to connect. You know, the Teen Titans line.
Raven, all those people,
And nobody's done. This is why I like McFarlane so much. People give him a lot of crap because of the whole Batman line, about the whole Batman deal, and how he's making nothing but Batmans. Well, I mean, I would bring in a bunch of Batmans too if it was my line, you know. But this is what makes him special. The fact that he thinks outside the box. You know, nobody's done a Teen Titans line besides the cartoon. Well, not the cartoon, but like the toys that go for that are not collectibles, basically.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, no quality work has been done for Teen Titans.
Yeah,
it's crazy because I remember before this dropped, I wanted to tell you it'd be cool if he did a Young Justice line, and
that would be nice too.
But after seeing Teen Titans, I think I'd be satisfied with Teen Titans, and I don't want to go into freaking Young Justice because that'd be a whole freaking line to collect on its own. But definitely looking forward to this, and with this Teen Titans kind of hints to what we speculate for the next images. So you want to talk about these chase figures?
Well, I think the first one's a Joker for sure.
100%.
I think that's the that might be the Batman that goes with the first picture we saw with Batman and Deathstroke
from the game.
From the game, yeah, it's a game. I know it's a game Joker. You can tell by the hair.
What about the Deathstroke? You think
the Deathstroke? That's a Teen Titans Deathstroke.
Okay,
and you're not gonna change my mind. Oh, you know what? I just changed my mind.
Okay,
you know who could that be too?
Talon.
Yep.
But doesn't Talon have like some like little like ears to his helmet, like pointing ears at the side?
Not really, because he looks. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. He does have some ears.
Like if we go back to this picture here.
No, he's Deathstroke. I'm not gonna change my mind. That's it. I'm set.
He's definitely Deathstroke just by looking at this piece right here. Right here.
Yeah.
You look at this here, and you look at the boots right here. And now let's go back over here. He has that on his boots, and he has the shells there. Now,
so what you think? Do you think that is the same Deathstroke, just a different variant?
Okay, if it's not if it's, I think it could be the same Deathstroke, but maybe battle damage.
Could be.
But I am praying that it is Deathstroke from. Should I call him Slade? I hope it's Slade from Teen Titans, man.
From Teen Titans, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping it's
if this is Slade from Teen Titans, bro, that's not confirms that Teen Titans is coming. Now I know that this Joker is like possibly 99% the Joker from Arkham City, where he's sick, where he's dying.
Oh, that would be nice.
So that is 100%. Like I'm putting it out there. You heard me here. That everybody knows though too. So it's not just me.
Yeah, no, it's a Joker. I know it's a Joker. I know that's a Deathstroke.
Watch it be like somebody completely random. But definitely the sick Joker. I'm praying that it's Slade, like 100%. And these are gonna be. It says Chase figures. What I know from Chase figures is that they're usually online, like, because who did Chase figures? Was it
Funko Pop?
Somebody else did Chase figures when they were making their announcements. I can't remember if it was Legends or I don't remember what, but Chase figures just meant that it was gonna be like at GameStop and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to be. Was when I hear Chase, I hear
JP
limited
Morgan.
edition.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Like I'm talking about like there's one in every other box.
Yeah, I mean these are gonna be like exclusive to stores, like I said, like GameStop or like like
Target.
yeah, no, not. I don't think Target is considered a Chase exclusive. I think Chase exclusives are like where you can get collectibles from and stuff like that, like comic books and stuff like
Mm.
that. Comic book stores. I think, man, I need to go back and remember who the heck was a Chase figure, but
I'm telling you, Funko did Chase figures,
yeah, they do
and
Chase figures.
and most of the time they hit like a Hot Topic or Box
Yeah,
Lunch.
yeah, stores like that where you can get like little things. But oh, man, here's two that we get a Slade. So let's go ahead and move on to the next line. What's next? I think it's Hot Toys.
Hot Toys.
So Hot Toys unveiled a Tony Stark. Is this from the first movie where he's testing it out, or is this from the second movie? Yeah, this is from the first movie.
From the first
And
movie is where he's testing
the boosters and
the
stuff.
prototype after he came back from being kidnapped.
Now this is a pretty dope figure. I think if you're an Iron Man fan, like this is like one of those must haves because you get a Tony Stark in his like trial and error, experimenting stage. I think it's a pretty cool figure if you're an Iron Man fan. But I mean, if you're not really a fan of Tony Stark, then this is probably like an easy pass for most people. You
Yeah,
know, it's just it
I mean
doesn't really,
this is just to be completionist. I think.
yeah, it doesn't really bring like a presence, in my opinion, to the shelf. It's just I
Well,
guess because I'm not a big
maybe it depends how you have it displayed, but I
yeah.
mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't collect
It's
any
because
Marvel Hot Toys, so
it's because
because
I know I'm not a big fan of Iron Man. Man, I'm Team Captain
well, I
America.
mean, you'd
I'm
be
sorry.
if you want to collect the whole Iron Man line, you'd probably be looking at a $10,000-$20,000 budget.
I'd spent 250 on a skinny Steve Rogers. All right,
Yeah.
let's
Oh,
go to the
that should
next,
be their next figure, a skinny
dude.
Steve Rogers.
Dude, that would be hilarious. All right, let's
That'd be
go to the
funny.
next one. So, Cable, man, Cable. This came out of nowhere in a way, huh?
Yeah, I did. It was kind of a surprise. There was already a third party who did this. I can't remember the name. I think it was Ace Toys, if I'm not mistaken. But this Cable looks okay. I mean, the face sculpt looks like Josh Brolin. Uh, the arm has incredible detail. I know that if you take off the bulletproof vest and whatever shirt he has underneath, you'd be able to see more of the mechanical features underneath
Really on his
that
torso
make up Josh. Sorry, Cable.
or Thanos, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, and this one's kind of late too. I mean, this is from Deadpool 2. The Deadpool 2 came out like what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, this is definitely a later figure. I don't think a lot of people saw this coming, and it's kind of cool that they're releasing figures that were supposed to release back in the day, but it also kind of sucks that we're not getting that with DC. It always goes to Marvel.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's a dope figure. I think that this figure, I don't know the price tag on this guy, but this was a figure that looking at that arm made me think like, man, come on, you're like almost there for a cyborg when you're looking at this figure. So
yeah.
it,
No, this figure is gonna be like 250, $280.
at least give
Pushing
me a
300, I think.
at least give me
Huh?
a cyborg in his joggers like he was in the beginning of the movie. That's gonna be a kit bash right there, man.
Yeah,
It's coming. But yeah, it's a cool figure. I mean, for those, I think what was really expensive was the exclusive version because he came with like this nanotechnology shield that he used in the movie. And
oh,
it
the
was
yellow one.
yeah, I think it was like $50 to $100 more for that, and it was like totally, it's just
That's
not worth it.
crazy.
Yeah, not worth it, not worth it. And then so these are, you and I are not really big Star Wars fans, but I wanted to talk about these figures because they're big for Hot Toys collectors. A lot of people talk about Star Wars. I think it's one
Yeah,
of their number one lines besides Marvel. And so these figures, they're from the cartoon, The Clone Wars. Their predecessors from the episode 3 movies were skyrocketing in price like crazy. Like
yeah,
the people were talking about them so much. I was like, dude, I'm about to go pick them up myself. And I liked them. Like when I was growing up, this was I know people hate the episode 3 movie. I liked the episode 3 movie because at the time that was the newest thing growing up. So, seeing these figures in there, and their counterparts was really cool. And the fact that they're releasing these from the Clone Wars also helps maybe the like the bring down the price of the other figures being so exclusive, because we only had one Obi-Wan, and having this one might help that, people achieve that. I've never seen the Clone Wars. I know a lot of people were a big fan of the cartoon, and these figures look pretty cool. I prefer Obi-Wan's look. Anakin's color scheme just doesn't strike for me as much as Obi-Wan. So I don't know. It's up in the air.
I mean, I can only say them so much about this, but the only cool thing about these is that the fact that Clone Wars is a animated movie, and they're using their real life counterparts.
Yeah, definitely.
Sculpts instead of going full animated, which is, I think, in my opinion, is pretty cool.
Yeah, this wasn't actually the first figure from the Clone Wars. I think the first one they released just recently was this clone named Rex. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so don't quote me on that. And a lot of people were excited about that. So a lot of people like this character, Ahsoka, in the Clone Wars. She's really big, and she's supposed to come out in the Mandalorian season 2. So I know if that probably comes out.
Oh, that's probably why they're doing it then.
Yeah, so this is gonna be big, and I heard that the guy who plays Anakin is coming back. Yeah, so that's that's a lot of hype for them.
It's and then there's aren't they talking about an Obi-Wan series too?
Yes, I don't know if that's still in production because it's been like on and off. Because apparently, well, I mean, COVID-19 shut everything down in 2020, so it has been crazy. Now the next figure, I don't think a lot of people saw coming. Like
I didn't.
I was like, what? But I saw a review of, I don't know what Spider-Man it was, but it comes with a drone, and you see those little blue digital things?
Yeah.
Okay, those were so flimsy, bro. They were so flimsy. They felt like cheap, like a knockoff material. And seeing that here, I hope they improve the quality. I doubt it. It's probably gonna be the same thing. But
I mean, this is a 300 plus figure,
and it's not die cast. It's not die cast
either.
No, it's not die cast.
That's crazy.
It's a 350, I think 350 plus. It's up there. I think it's really cool. I don't know how many people actually picked up Mysterio. I don't know, but if you have Mysterio and if you picked up Spider-Man, then this is a must, I think.
Yeah.
Like there was so many people talking like about this figure. They were like, dude, that doesn't even look like Tony Stark. And they were like, he looks so dead. They were like, oh my god, the teeth are messed up. But it was all jokes and stuff like that. But I mean, this is a pretty cool figure if you're back to what I was saying, Tony Stark fan. Unless they push the Marvel Zombies line, that this would fit in pretty dope. But I don't know, man. A lot of people were upset that it wasn't die cast. To me, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna pick it up, so it doesn't hurt me that much.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me either.
unless I go back and pick up that Mysterio. But yeah, it's another figure. But the next one is the Black Widow, and I know you saw these too, right?
Yeah, I saw them.
So what do you think about these figures?
Black Widow's head looks too big for me, and I'm all for sculpted hair rather than rooted hair.
I agree.
On some figures, on some other figures, maybe yes, but really, I don't know how many people out there really do that many dynamic poses to their Hot Toys. I don't. Mine are, if they're in a dynamic pose, like very slightly dynamic. I don't think I've ever put something in such extreme way where I have to be changing them poses every week or so. But I like sculpted hair. I think the face sculpt looks nice. But I don't know, maybe it's the angle of the picture that's just, the head looks just too big for me. But besides that, I like the suit. I think the suit is on par with what we're being shown in the trailer so far. And then Taskmaster looks just like the movie. I mean, he looks really dope.
He looks spot on. Yeah, I agree with all your points on Black Widow. It's so weird having her in a white suit when her name is Black Widow, and we're so used to seeing her in a black suit. But
yeah, which is this is the first time we see her in a different costume. All of her costumes before this have been black.
Yeah, so I do agree with the rooted with the sculpted hair for I mean after that one for Endgame for her was perfect in my opinion. This one I think it's just the head sculpt that goes with the suit. It looks a little bit big, but it could be the camera angle, it could be a bunch of things. You know, we'll have to see the finished product.
Yeah,
And
because
with
all these are prototypes still.
yeah, and with the Taskmaster, we'll see if we get him. You know, sometimes we don't even get the bad guys, and you know,
It's Marvel. I'm pretty sure we'll get them.
I don't I know he like copies people's moves and stuff. I think it'd be really interesting to see more. I guess after we see the movie, they should have already dropped the movie on Disney Plus, man. Like
Yeah.
that should have been
I
dropped.
think they delayed it again.
Now I don't know why I have a huge feeling that Taskmaster is gonna be a girl, but we'll see.
I'd be okay with either way. I mean the figures look nice.
Are you gonna pick one up?
Nah, I'm not. I want a Black Widow, but not with the white suit.
I think I have to see the movie to see what I think about Taskmaster because I'm excited to see him. He's like kind of like Marvel's Deathstroke in a way because he copies people, he like learns people's moves and stuff.
Yeah,
but we'll see. So this was a figure that I was super excited to see, man. Like this was, it all started with you because you hooked me up with that Scarlet Spider.
Yeah.
And I mean that figure is beautiful, man.
I thought that was. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I thought that was a statue. I saw it and I was like, "Oh, it's a cool statue." Boop, next.
You know, I thought the same thing. When I saw the first picture of him, I was like, "Damn," because I've seen a few statues, but then I saw him that he was posted next to all the other Hot Toys, and I was like, "Damn!" Like when that Spider-Man 2099 was announced, I was like, "I need to get him." But seeing this dude was like, part of me wished this was Sideshow and not Hot Toys because Sideshow will make villains. Yeah. You know, like we saw the X-Men line. They did a Mysterio. I mean, they did what's it called? They did Magneto, and like with DC, they're doing Joker and all that stuff. If I could get like this, I mean, I know this is based off the game, but if I can get some villains, that would be dope, man.
Well, I don't know if you've seen, but I think it's Ace Toys. They're making a Doc Ock.
Yeah, but he's from that Spider-Man 2 movie, right?
Yeah, from Spider-Man 2 movie. Yeah. But I mean,
he looks
as a villain. He's like a pretty good villain to have. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, but oh man, I just want a classic suit Mysterio.
Yeah, probably the chances of us getting something like that are pretty low.
So see, this guy is from the video game too. Like the suit. Something that makes me so upset was that the symbiote suit or Venom was not in the game, so we'll never get a symbiote suit anytime soon. You know, it'd be nice if we got like a concept art one. But man, to have that, the way this Spider-Man is going, like this is a definitive Spider-Man for me, man. Like this one, it looks so dope. And then finally, to end it off, we have a sculpted hair Wonder Woman from Wonder Woman 1984 or 84. What do you think, man?
I like it. I think the person who worked on the head sculpt, I think his name is Arnie.
Mm-hmm.
And he showed. I don't know if it was him. I'm sorry if I mistook the artist, but he showed pictures of the head sculpt itself, and I can tell you right now that the way that these pictures were taken at an angle where we're not able to see the full structure of it, or the details of what the artist wanted to portray, because when he took his pictures were head on.
Yeah.
When I'm telling you that looked like Gal Gadot, like 100%, it was her. Like here, maybe the cheeks are a little wide or something, but I think I'm pretty sure that the reason why it looks like that is because of the camera angle and the way the picture was taken.
So the biggest difference that I can tell right away, at least from my opinion, I could be wrong, but the lips are definitely bigger on this one.
Yeah.
And I think that's what creates a different vibe for this Wonder Woman. I mean, I have nothing against this Wonder Woman. In fact, I'm glad that we finally got sculpted hair because the rooted hair it's kind of like a pain to deal with when you're trying to like pose them and stuff like that. Now I haven't
well, I don't know how to fix hair. I mean, look at this. Right? What makes you think I'm gonna go out and fix my toy's hair?
I've seen people talk about it. It was hilarious because I was reading an article, or it was a post on Facebook, and people had a whole thread about just hair products for their figures.
for their
I just
for
thought
their
it was,
hot toys, right?
yeah, it was hilarious. I mean, I get it. Like, it's not that I'm making fun of them or anything. It's just hilarious when we step back and we think about like our little world that we talk about. It's like,
Yeah.
it's kind
I
of
mean,
funny.
I have the Wonder Woman from the Justice League,
Yeah, yeah.
and every once in a while, I don't comb it, I don't do anything to it, but I just try to grab it. But it gets fist up, and
There's
I
something we
don't
can
like
do
playing
about
with it. To me, it's I like it. It's there, but I'm definitely gonna be picking this one up. I really like this one. I really like the fact that the tiara comes out and you're able to pose her with the tiara out. It looks like the hands, like the arms, are a little bit more flexible than the previous ones.
it. Does.
So, and then the lasso of truth looks a little shinier than the one we got.
Yeah,
It might
this
be
one
the same
definitely.
one. I don't remember right. I'm looking up to see if I can see it, but I can't really see it. But
I think it's I saw an exclusive version where it comes with like a an active dynamic lasso, but
yeah,
I didn't see a good sharp image of that, so I wasn't too well aware of what was going on with that one.
but
But
even then, like that suit itself looks a lot more vibrant compared to
yeah,
the one that we've gone before,
that would be
and I
like
like that a lot.
that would be the ideal partner to put with our new Superman.
Yeah,
You got those vibrant colors. Now we need a
yeah.
Batman with vibrant colors, and we'll be fine.
Yeah. We forgot.
But,
There was like two more other Spider-Man that they announced. I think it was you mentioned the 2099 one, and there was a Doc Ock,
oh yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah.
the Doc Ock Spider-Man with
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
with the base with the tentacles, and then
Oh
there was
yeah.
one more that they announced.
It was a black and yellow one, right?
Yeah,
The
that's the
Doc
Doc
Ock,
Ock one,
Doc
and
Ock.
then
Yeah.
they released the one that we showed, but it was more of it had
Oh
that translucent.
yeah,
No, translucent. Is it translucent? Yeah,
yeah,
translucent film around the Spider-Man where
yeah.
you're
I
able
know
to
what you're
shine the
talking
black
about.
light like Black Panther.
Yeah, yeah. That one was announced a while back though, but yeah, man. You saw the actual video of that one. Like the shininess was just too much, man. Like for me,
Yeah.
that one
No, I
just
mean,
it
if I
was.
were to pick up any of those Spider-Man, I'd probably pick up the classic suit Spider-Man. But
Yeah, man. That's. I think
that's me.
that's like our Superman here. It's kind of like the
Yeah.
definitive version right now in
Yeah.
terms of like the finish and stuff. So I know there's a couple of figures that we didn't talk about. Like I know NECA was doing some crazy stuff too, but
I think NECA. The only thing NECA took out really that I cared about was Shredder.
that Shredder looks dope.
Yeah.
Now the bad news is he's gonna be a Walmart exclusive,
Oh,
and
Walmart.
so Walmart, like, first of all, is terrible with their exclusives. I know that they were releasing. I think like pre-orders
They're
went live
terrible
for
with
some of
toys.
their stuff.
Period.
Like their Back to the Future line. I'm excited for that one.
Oh yeah, they did
I'm a big
announce those
fan of the
too.
Back to the Future line, things like that. But yeah, it's those things that I just they were kind of like they were already out a little bit. They just pretty much went up live. Because I think that Shredder that we're talking about, we had seen it before. I had seen it a few months back. I don't remember where, but I think he'll ship out in September or in the fall. So a lot of these figures are
Yeah.
coming in the fall. It just makes me wonder which one of these figures were ready to go out that were exclusives, and which ones were just going to be announced. Because some figures
Yeah.
you were able to pick up at the conventions.
At the con at SDCC.
And I was thinking about some of these figures too, and I was like, man, maybe some of these figures are like they're made for the con, and then they're gonna release them again, like Mezco.
Yeah.
Because the Mezco those skulls. I mean, why'd they drop them quietly? I feel like they
Yeah.
only had a specific amount, and I don't know. Things like that. Have changed the game. But I'm kind of happy that we were able to get this kind of online con, because you and I, we haven't been to a big con like that before, and so
No, we haven't.
we kind of have like that first opportunity to find out about all the news firsthand, and then be able to pick up the figures
But
firsthand.
I feel like you know what? I feel like a lot of these toy companies held back a lot that they wanted to release.
I hope so. I hope that there's
And
still more.
yeah, I have a feeling that there was a lot more, and it's all because of what's happening right now. Maybe production slowed down. Maybe something could have happened.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be. But I feel like a lot of these companies didn't show a lot of the stuff that they wanted to show. Like Hasbro usually doesn't show 10 figures. They show the full lineup for
So
next year,
cool.
you know.
Yeah.
And I know that the Power Rangers line from Hasbro, which is it's Hasbro as well. They usually show up, the whole full lineup for next year as well. This year we only got like one figure that they showed, which was the final form of Lord Draken. But I have a feeling that a lot of these companies did held back a lot of the stuff that they wanted it to present.
One thing that I was thinking was maybe they're also holding back for later cons, because you know how we kind of expect things to come back, like movies are being pushed to a date where they estimate for things to be kind of better. So maybe these
Yeah.
are some of the things that we'll see at other conventions in the future.
Well, I mean, NYCC still, as far as I know, still happening. I don't think I've seen anything about it being canceled.
It's in October, right?
Yeah, it's like late October,
Yeah, so
and I mean, New
maybe we'll
York's not doing so well right now. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe in a month, everything will get better.
like just
Yeah,
in a
just like
snap,
that.
bro. Just in a
We just
snap.
need those Infinity Stones.
You gotta get all the Infinity Stones. First, we're gonna make the Teen Titans from McFarlane, and then we'll make sure that the coronavirus is gone. Priorities. But
Priorities. I agree.
yeah, I know that we're talking about. We didn't put it in the slide, and maybe we could talk about it real quick. Were some of the sideshow figures that were kind of shown, but we didn't have on here, like
Oh yeah.
you can
Well,
talk
the
about.
most notable one was the Superman, the
Yeah,
Christopher Reeve Superman.
that Christopher Reeve.
They
Superman.
call it the Movie Master Collection Edition or something like that.
Yeah.
And it look. I don't know about you, but it doesn't look like it's 1/6 scale.
No, it does. It does.
It does. I don't
Yeah, it
know
does.
something about it. I don't know.
You know,
Maybe it was
you
just
know
the way
what?
that they were showing it.
You know why? Because it has the same body look of those X-Men that we were talking about.
Oh, could be. I mean,
Yeah.
to me, when I was looking at it, it looked huge.
No, I know
It
what you
looked
mean.
huge.
I think it's just because it was by himself. You know what I mean? He wasn't
Maybe.
around with no figures. I know the other thing that I saw was the horror line. I saw a Scream, and
Oh,
that was
Scream. They
cool.
have Jason. I think they
Yeah,
have
the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right?
Leatherface.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, that was pretty cool. I mean, I know there's a lot of horror fans out there, and so that's gonna be like their eye candy to finally get those lines.
Yeah.
Then the one thing that I did pre-order that went live was the Harley Quinn,
Oh
and
yeah, the Harley
that
Quinn
one that
from
was pretty
the.
cool to have a new one because the other one was kind of like jacked up and some of the head sculpts they kind of messed up. So hopefully this one comes out good. I think that's about it. I don't think there's other things that. I mean, maybe we missed a few things here and there, but I think that's about it for these reviews so far. And I think this is pretty much it, right? I don't know if they're going to
Yeah, I
be
don't think
releasing
I
more
don't I don't think I'm missing anything. I don't think well, maybe I mean we missed a lot of stuff, but we talked about the most talked about
things.
toys out there, and
Yeah, definitely.
you know we shared our opinions.
Yeah, definitely. No, man, I'm looking forward to what happens next. And I didn't talk about this, but it'd be cool to have that. What was it? It was like back when we were talking about the McFarlane Slate. I think there was a time where even Robin became like a Deathstroke. I think he had like a red Deathstroke outfit. It was pretty cool, and
Oh,
it'd be really cool to have that. So if we can get all that stuff going on, that'd be dope. So, but that's about it. I mean, I guess we can call it a wrap. It's been another
yeah,
hour since,
yeah. It's been
since
an
we went
hour.
live, but it's a podcast. It'll be fine. And this was another episode of Toy Blitz with the WHA-POOSH show. Joined by Juan, the 1/6 expert, and we'll be coming back at y'all with some more videos on the way. So peace out.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. And this right here. Damn, bro.